What up, Del Sol people? I was wanting to give you guys an update on this little project right here. So, a while back, I announced that I was going to be working on a Del Sol trailer and that I had found the chassis to do it. So, this is a 1995 Honda Del Sol SI, and this is what we're going to be turning into the trailer. So, I figure I'll kind of show you guys around and give you an idea of what I'm going to start working on. Alright, so engine wise, we got a nice little never mind. But to move on a little bit, interior wise, we actually okay, never mind. Alright, well, if this thing's just a hunk of shit, why'd I get it? Well, to give you an idea here, it's actually got a pretty clean body on it. So the main thing that I was concerned with is it's got no Bondo in it. So this one actually hasn't been messed with in the rear. This was an all-original 95 Del Sol that drove around my city for the longest time. But it was recently in a front-end collision, and it's had some drug past, and so it's got these nice little tamper stickers all over it. But I have recently purchased it for a nice measly $300. And that was shipped to my driveway, so I didn't have to go get it. So now I have this perfectly good rear end that has no body damage. And the only major thing that I've found on it is there's a little bit of rust forming on this side around here. As far as I've seen, it doesn't look like it's eating through yet, but if we have to do some small repairs to this little section here, I'm not too worried about it. The main thing is that the under chassis is very solid. We have a rear suspension to work with, and just doing a single incision behind the door and on the floor pan drops this entire chassis in half, which we can then turn into a trailer. And I think it'll look really sick behind my 95 Del Sol VTEC. As you can see, this thing's definitely looking a little barren in the front. Not at all like what I showed in the pictures. And that's because I've actually made all my money back off this selling pieces, and I've made some profit. I've made about $70 profit now. And so the idea is to kind of try and make this thing help pay for itself a little bit. I know that there's going to be a bunch of crap in here, like a lot of it just isn't useful to anybody. But once we get it all scrapped and out of here and get this thing in half, then we can start really figuring out how we're going to make this a trailer. Sadly, the guy that I was getting a lot of help from, NS Extra, has passed away. My condolences to his family. But he did leave me with a lot of really good notes on how to do this project, and kind of showed me how he did his. Can't wait to show you guys more of it in the future. I'm really hoping we can make this happen. But for now, best I can say is that we've got a couple other projects around the house that I got to work on. And once those are done, then we can start getting into this.